Hi everyone, I'm Marissa and welcome back to Blatantly Bookish. Today I'm here with 10 fabulous first lines of literature. They're first lines of literature that I find particularly intriguing, and I thought it would be really fun to play a little game with you and to read the line and then give you a little time to pause your computer, think about it, guess, and then I tell you the answer and show a picture of the book itself. So let's get going. First one up. It was a queer, sultry summer, the summer they electrocuted the Rosenbergs, and I didn't know what I was doing in New York. So you can pause now and go ahead and guess. And that was The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And this one is super famous. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. First the colors, then the humans. That's how I usually see things, or at least how I try. Here is a small fact. You are going to die. And that was The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And I actually haven't read The Book Thief, but I saw those first, or heard those first lines somewhere. And how can you not want to read this book after that? On the morning the last Lisbon daughter took her turn at suicide, it was Mary this time, and sleeping pills like Therese. The two paramedics arrived at the house, knowing exactly where the knife drawer was, and the gas oven, and the beam in the basement from which it was possible to tie a rope. And that's The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides. Next one has a picture associated with it. There was a hand in darkness, and it held a knife. And that's from The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. And I actually haven't read this book yet, but I picked it up really recently, and I'm hoping to read it soon, hopefully in the spooky months of fall. No one who had ever seen Catherine Morland in her infancy would have supposed her born to be a heroine. And that's Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. The circus arrives without warning. No announcements precede it. No paper notices on downtown posts and billboards. No mentions or advertisements in local newspapers. It is simply there when yesterday it was not. And that's The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, which I actually just picked up to read, so hopefully I get to that soon. If you are interested in stories with happy endings, you would be better off reading some other book. In this book, not only is there no happy ending, there is no happy beginning, and very few happy things in the middle. And that was from Bad Beginnings, a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. It was a pleasure to burn. It was a special pleasure to see things eaten, to see things blackened and changed. It's Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. And last, and probably my favorite, Lolita, Light of My Life, Fire of My Loins, My Sin, My Soul, Lolita. The tip of the tongue taking a trip of 3 steps down the palate to tap at 3 on the teeth. Lolita. And that's obviously Lolita by Nabokov. So that is it for this video. If you guys liked some of these first lines and have read these books before, I'd love to know down in the comments below, and I'd also like to hear if you guys have other first lines of literature that you love that I haven't included in this list and maybe haven't even read. Happy reading, and I'll see you in another video soon.